My name is Igor, or Iggy as everybody calls me, and I'm a marketing science director at Meta. I'm sat here this morning at Bark.London to talk about incremental attribution. So we developed incremental attribution settings to address the limitation of traditional, often click-based attribution models. Now, these click-based attribution models often fail to capture the true incremental impact of advertising. We also know that many sophisticated advertisers out there pretty explicitly use something like conversion lift or incrementality experiments as their source of truth for how a channel is performing. Naturally, we completely endorse this approach and believe that incrementality, it is the right way to think about things and think about performance. But we didn't have explicitly a system to optimizing ads for this. Now, we wanted to offer advertisers who want incrementality the ability to specify that and get improvement performance in delivery. Now, so this setting aims to optimize and report based on conversions that are truly incremental in real time. So it's providing a much more accurate measure of ads effectiveness. So as such, incremental attribution uses machine learning models that are trained on a global, consistent, cross-advertiser conversion lift data that helps to optimize ad delivery for all advertisers and their incremental conversions. So this means the system focuses on conversions that wouldn't have occurred without those ads. Effective advertising and effective marketing relies on rigorous measurement and data-driven decisions. But as consumer shopping behaviors are evolving and ad formats are becoming more and more immersive, businesses face more challenges in understanding this performance. This is particularly true for businesses that rely on click-based measurement tools. Now, consumers, users, people, us, everyone increasingly engages with format like video, but these necessarily doesn't lead to clicks. So yes, as of May 19th, 2025, incremental attribution is available to 100% of advertisers. Now, this is including access via Ads Manager, Meta's Ads Marketing API, or via third parties. So to clarify, it's actually available for all eligible campaigns. Incremental attribution is available for auto-bidded campaigns with sales, engagement, and leads objectives, and conversion locations of website, website and app, and website and shop. So performance goals to maximize number of conversions or maximize the value of conversions. Incremental attribution is extremely easy to use. Simple toggling it on in Ads Manager and let our machine learning models do the rest. It is a generally pretty hard problem to figure out which conversions are actually incremental. The key challenge included ensuring that the model could learn accurately about the incrementality of the conversions and then integrating it with our existing systems. Key considerations actually involved leveraging AI and data from past conversion studies to help us bridge the gaps in pixel-based attribution. Now, one of the most common and frequently asked questions is, does the model ever get stale, and how broadly applicable it is? So there is a consideration about us, Meta, continuously refreshing our training data for optimal performance, as well as updating the model feature set to ensure that it takes into account the advertiser-specific attributes, business model, campaign setup, all the while actually maintaining its broad applicability. So the project showed a significant improvement in ROAS and incremental ROAS. So actually aligning with the expectations and demonstrating the setting's effectiveness in driving incremental value. So actually, in fact, in our product tests, advertisers using incremental attribution saw an average of 46% lift in performance when their campaigns were optimized for incremental conversions. Well, not really, but because the project actually revealed that the traditional reporting methods actually significantly underestimate the improvements that were achieved by incremental attribution, and actually highlighting the setting's ability to uncover this hidden value. Now, the results validation in MMM, that was a pleasant surprise because it was a net new data point for our product team. And this was really interesting and exciting work that when MMM is done well, we would think there is a good alignment between driving the type of incremental value we do in this optimization and the output from the models. And so this case and this research provide a really strong roadmap for how we can make all of these systems work together. So in today's era of automation, it's more crucial than ever to ensure that AI-enabled platforms are working in harmony with your business objectives. Now, e-commerce brands are perfectly positioned to use inputs from their measurement frameworks. For example, what KPIs they are goaled on, how they attribute the results across channels and campaigns. Use these to guide meta ad systems to realize the full value and the full potential of the meta ads. Now, e-commerce brands should focus on optimizing for incremental conversions rather than total conversions, as this approach can lead them to much more meaningful business results, more growth, and better budget allocation. So in this project, PomPom and Bark employed a multimodal measurement approach, calibrating between conversion lift studies, marketing mix modeling, and ads manager results to validate the impact of optimizing campaign for incremental conversions using incremental attribution. So final and the most important recommendation, test it. Test it standalone and then test it again with value optimization for potential of any synergies or 1 + 1 = 3 type outcomes. So we hope to shift the industry's focus from traditional metrics to incrementality, essentially encouraging all marketers to prioritize strategies that drive true business growth and optimize their budget based on incremental outcomes. Campaign measurement will become more aligned with actual business impact, so as incremental attribution provides a clearer picture of the true value that is generated by the ad spend, and this leads to a much more informed decision making. So one key call out here, especially for those businesses out there who make investment decisions based on last click. You may not be investing appropriately because you don't have a full insight into full range of channels that are driving the value. In fact, based on our data, around 31% of incremental meta conversions is misallocated to other channels if you're using a non-incremental attribution model. So if you are relying on last click attribution to make investment decisions, a good first step is to move to an attribution model that incorporates, say additional touch points such as views or additional clicks in the funnel, or exploring statistical methods. Calibrating that model with a much more accurate methodologies. This triangulation can help you understand adding additional touch points, how does it align with incrementality, or if any larger shift is needed. So machine learning and AI will further automate and optimize campaign management, and this will enable more precision and more personalization at scale. And this will ultimately enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of the digital marketing strategies.